JCK 战绝城龙斗赏金挑战赛决赛，金腰带挑战权、金腰带争夺权比赛及金腰带争夺战比赛。每场比赛5回合，每回合5分钟，回合间休息1分钟，肘击全放开。普通比赛，金腰带挑战权、金腰带争夺权比赛及金腰带争夺战比赛，将由3位判分裁判员进行打分。JCK 战绝城龙斗赏金挑战赛决赛将由5位裁判员进行打分。肘击禁止使用由天12点至地6点，由前向后的拉肘攻击，半放开，不允许击打头部。JCK 战绝城打分逻辑， MMA 比赛的打分逻辑是以结果为导向，采用减分制原则，每回合获胜方得10分，对方得9分或更少。打分权重以选手的技术表现作为评估标准，有效打击、有效缠斗、积极的进攻和局面的控制，重击的权重优于摔跤和控制。
织金名字就像一首诗，每一砖每一瓦都在诉说着它的故事，如同一幅徐徐展开的历史画卷，让人看了感觉美好而神奇。我继续去寻找那些埋藏在内心深处的声音，让他们在这一方天地间回响。易水穿城，五桥飞架，灌城河上的古桥横跨在时光的两岸，月华桥上承载着无数过往的记忆。漫步在宝珍故里的土地上，历史与现代的交响曲再次奏响。晚清名臣丁宝桢的故事在这里流传，让人不禁感叹于文化的厚重与时代的变迁。人生最美好的时辰，是在书中漫步，风来缱绻，月来婵娟。闲坐葵阁中，翻一本书籍，感受文字的力量，让心灵感受这方天地的美好。当我来到一处叫水乡的街区，就邂逅了这样一场比赛。选手们面露坚毅，肌肉紧绷，每一次竭尽全力的较量，每一次胜负的瞬息万变，都牵动着在场每一个人的心。这不仅是一场关于力量的比拼，更是对梦想执着追求的展现。市井长巷，聚拢来是烟火，摊开来是人间。今夜编织一个美丽的梦想，枕着你的名字入眠，让梦想成真。
女士们、先生们，下面请欣赏由织金县文化馆带来的传统艺术表演——织金县的非遗原创节目《赶毡蜡染》。
东西打蛮多钱呀！
阿尼，出道出去打飞机比赛呀！
哎呀，出风看东西打蛮多钱呀！
阿尼，出道出去打飞机呀！
谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演员为我们带来精彩的文艺表演。接下来我们比赛马上开始。感谢织金县文化馆的优秀的舞蹈演 所有现场以及正在收看比赛直播的观众朋友们，大家晚上好！所有现场以及正在收看比赛直播的观众朋友们，大家晚上好！那么在这样一个充满激情和活力的夜晚，非常高兴让大家共同相聚在美丽的贵州之金。所有的观众朋友们，你们好吗？让我们共同用最热烈的欢呼声和掌声来共同点燃知金的夜晚。让我们共同用最热烈的欢呼声和掌声。本次比赛呢是 JCK 战局城首次登陆到贵州之金，这里不但有多天不厚的自然风光，同时呢还本次比赛呢是 JCK 战局城首次登陆到贵州之金独特魅力的人文风景。那么在之金的众多的非物质文化遗产当中呢，之金苗族的蜡染技艺呢更是独树一帜。那么呢这项技艺呢最早可以追溯到2000多年前的秦汉时期，那么经过1000年的传承和发展，至今呢仍然保持着非常原始的魅力。那么在至今呢，非遗与人文相互交融，共同构成了这片土地呢独特的风情。那么来至今，赶大旗，吸引更多的游客来到至今，赏至今美景，品至今美食，感受不一样的烟火气。JCK 绝城之夜 N89 贵州至今站是受贵州省毕节市至今县人民政府邀请举办。那么本次大赛呢，作为第2届至今国际文化旅游系列活动之一，旨在激发毕节市至今县的旅游消费活力，打造毕节市至今县的城市体育名片，共同推动体育强国的建设。JCK 绝城之夜 N89 贵州至今站是由至今县人民政府毕节市体育局共同主办，贵州省搏击运动协会、至今县文体广电旅游局、全天候海南网络经纪有限公司、至今县体育服务中心以及至今县文化馆、贵州省伯克斯体育发展有限公司负责相关的协办工作，同时还要特别感谢国家体育总局武术运动管理中心以及贵州省体育局的大力支持。接下来，让我们掌声有请中共至今县县委常委、县人民政府副县长袁玉杰先生上台致辞，有请。
各位来宾、女士们、先生们，大家晚上好！激情7月，保真故里，动天之金，欢迎您！今天我们在贵州10大旅游新地标织金平原古镇，迎来了畅游大美织金、领略搏击魅力第2届织金搏击文化旅游季 JCK 绝城之夜 N89。贵州织金站比赛，在此，受县委先进书记、县政府开宴县长的委托，对国家体育总局武术运动管理中心、贵州省体育局、毕节市体育局、贵州省搏击运动协会对我县体育事业的大力支持表示衷心的感谢。向举办这次赛事的全天候海南网络竞技有限公司以及各位领导、各位来宾表示热烈的欢迎。织金文化厚重，人杰地灵，气候宜人，风光秀丽。近年来，我县坚持以高质量发展统揽全局，围绕4新主攻4化，全力推动新型工业化、新型城镇化、农业现代化、旅游产业化4个轮子一起转，经济发展呈现出良好态势。我们深入挖掘和传承民族民间文化， 积极推动文体旅深度融合，不断丰富旅游产品供给，努力打造世界旅游目的地。我们成功打造了织金洞、织金大峡谷、平原古镇等一批知名旅游景区和休闲旅游街区。我们拥有苗族蜡染、彝族火把节、布依族6月6、苗族跳花坡等丰富多彩的民族民间文化。我们还有发粑、桥凉粉、滚米团、烙锅、水粑丸等特色美食，诚邀四方宾客、各地朋友来织金，尽情观光旅游，享受特色美食，感受民族风情，来织金赶一场文旅大集。我县高度重视体育事业的发展，深入贯彻落实全民健身国家战略。在国家体育总局、省市体育局的关心和支持下，积极推动体育与文化、旅游、教育等深度融合，不断完善体育设施，广泛开展全民健身活动，努力提高竞技体育水平，体育事业取得了长足进步。茶山体育生态公园正式落成，西部地区体教融合试点城市足球青训毕节分中心落户我县。今年我县围绕来织金赶大集这一文体旅融合发展主题，推出了一系列体育特色赛事活动。第38届奥林匹克日活动、中华易动行2024中华体育文化公益宣传活动成功举办，奥运冠军走进织金，助力奥运征战巴黎，织梦成金。第2届搏击文化旅游季6月份正式启动，在大搏击的理念下，将竞赛表演、行业培训、体育旅游、体育文化展示等业态融合。6到8月周周有新活动，嗨翻整个暑期季，送体育赛事进景区、进街区、进商圈。8到10月份，2024乡村振兴智慧织金全国桥牌公开赛、贵州省青少年中小学生象棋赛、寻找美丽中华全国旅游城市定向越野系列赛、织金洞精英穿越挑战赛等赛事活动也将陆续上演，共同助力引客入织，推动织金火爆出圈。今天 JCK 绝城之夜综合格斗冠军赛在织金举办，是国家体育总局、省市体育局对我们的关心和支持，也是对我们的鼓励和鞭策。我们将全力以赴做好各项赛事保障工作，确保赛事活动顺利进行。最后，预祝本次比赛取得圆满成功，衷心祝愿各位领导、运动员、裁判员、媒体朋友们、观众朋友们身体健康，工作顺利，阖家幸福，织梦成金。谢谢大家。
感谢袁玉杰先生，请回座休息，继续观赛。下面让我们掌声有请千岁国际集团董事局主席、山西千岁格斗有限公司董事长、JCK 战绝城品牌创始人杨宇先生上台致辞。
尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾、媒体朋友们，以及远道而来的格斗爱好者们，大家好！我是 JCK 战绝城品牌创始人杨宇，站在这里，我心潮澎湃，倍感荣幸，能够与各位相聚在这风光如画、文化底蕴深厚的贵州织金。首先，请允许我代表 JCK 战绝城全体团队，向贵州省毕节市织金县人民政府致以最诚挚的感谢，感谢盛情邀请，让我们有机会在这片充满活力的土地上，共同见证参与这场综合格斗的盛宴。在此，我也要向国家体育总局武术运动管理中心表达我最深切的敬意与感激。 感激一直以来对 JCK 战略城的专注指导与关注，同时还要特别感谢贵州省体育局、织金县人民政府、毕节市体育局等各级部门为本次赛事的筹备与举办提供的宝贵指导和资源，谢谢大家。JCK 战略城之夜 N89 贵州织金站作为第2届织金搏击文化旅游季系列活动之一，是对国家体育总局、商务部、文化和旅游部关于开展体育赛事进景区、进街道、进商圈活动通知的积极响应，希望通过高规格、高水平的综合格斗赛事与织金县丰富的自然文化资源深度融合，共同塑造毕节市织金县独具特色的体育旅游品牌形象，打造织金县城市体育名片，共同推进体育强国建设。2019年至今，经历4载春秋 ，JCK 战略城从一个新生力量迅速成长为屹立在亚洲的顶级综合格斗赛事。这期间 ，JCK 战略城共举办90余区赛事，600多位职业运动员，150多家国内外合作俱乐部，选手奖金超过6000万。JCK 战略城在中国拥有2亿的电视观众覆盖，同时通过抖音、快手、虎牙直播的合作 ，JCK 战略城在中国覆盖了10亿网友，并通过了与国外知名媒体的合作，赛事直播覆盖了全球范围超过200个国家和地区。作为 MMA 界的东方力量 ，JCK 战略城牢记弘扬中华民族尚武精神，觉醒东方格斗力量使命，积极响应国家体育强国的号召，致力于走出一条具有中国特色的 MMA 崛起之路。截止目前 ，JCK 战略城全球计划已在福建漳州、云南沧源、内蒙古呼和浩特等国内多个城市留下印记，并已跨越国界，登陆亚美尼亚、哈萨克斯坦等国家，未来还将在国际国内更多城市留下足迹。JCK 战略城矢志不渝地推动综合格斗全面繁荣与发展的同时，也希望以更加开放包容的姿态，携手国内外各界伙伴，共同探讨综合格斗运动与区域经济、文旅创新的新路径，不仅为体育强国建设添砖加瓦，更为国家的经济繁荣贡献力量。最后，预祝 JCK 战略城之夜 N89 贵州织金站圆满成功，也祝愿大家在此度过一个完美的夜晚。谢谢。
感谢杨董，请回座休息，继续观赛。织金织梦成金。那么今天晚上 ，JCK 战略城将在我面前的8角笼当中点燃新的火焰，泪水、汗水、热血将会相互交织。那么我相信呢，今天晚上在这个8角笼当中，所有的勇士们将会用自己精湛的搏击技艺，为大家奉献上一场搏击的饕餮盛宴。我也相信，在这个擂台之上所创造的每一个血脉喷张、激情澎湃的瞬间，也会作为您最珍贵、美好的回忆，永远的封存在您的记忆之中。脑海里面，今天晚上所有在这个擂台上进行较量的勇士们，将会以无畏的姿态，在贵州织金谱写出属于自己的传奇篇章。接下来，我们掌声有请国家体育总局武术运动管理中心搏击部部长张雷先生为今天晚上的比赛拉开帷幕。
我宣布，第2届织金搏击文化旅游节 JCK 决城之夜 N89 贵州织金站开赛。
感谢张 在贵州的群山之间，隐藏着一座古老而神秘的小城，至今。它如同一颗隐秘的明珠，静静地闪耀在群山环抱之中。巍峨的山脉与幽深的峡谷交织，织惊动的钟乳石仿佛千年巨龙盘踞，散发着古老而神秘的气息。
你的办的办事哪里？你妈你呀你妈！
此刻，织金将化身为竞技的舞台。7月27日 ，JCK 战决城将迎来 JCK 决城之夜 N89贵州织金战，勇士们将汇聚到这里，破雾斩浪，全力以赴，创造出属于自己的荣耀。历史与现代，传统与激情将在这里交汇，谱写出一段波澜壮阔的格斗新篇章。今晚 JCK 战决城将在贵州织金开启热血新篇章。这里群山巍峨，峡谷幽深，在这片古老而神圣的土地上，即将展开一场惊心动魄的较量。羽量级赏金赛进入半决赛阶段，绿巨人胡布兰图尔逊别克与超新星泽旺领衔头条主赛。联合主赛，纳尔泰克斯巴伊将与赵国安展开对决。
我不在乎他的战绩怎么样，我会全力以赴备战他的。
除此之外，今晚将正式打响轻量级赏金赛的争夺，勇士们即将踏上擂台。
轻量级的水很深，
平常心嘛。
算你倒霉，第一轮就碰到我，冲击最后的冠军嘛。艾丽算最大的嘛，
一个竞赛，一个比赛。
这是一场属于勇者的格斗盛宴，也是一场属于织金的狂欢之夜。JCK 决城之夜 N89贵州织金战，让我们共同开启这场荣耀之战。
Fight fans, welcome to Zhijin, China for JCK Fight Night 89. Let's take a look at the matchups graphic for Featherweight B. Zewang battles with Hubulan Tuerxunbieke. Zewang looked outstanding in his quarterfinal victory just a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. Now, Hubulan also looked great in his fight, but he had a war with Lucas Liu. We don't really know how much damage he took in that fight.
The other side of the featherweight semifinals sees Naertai Kezibayi battle with Zhao Guoan.
Tonight we also have the quarterfinals of the lightweight division tournament to look forward to. And let me tell you, this card is stacked from top to bottom.
I'm Vaughn Anderson.
And I'm Andrew Derry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. Now it's time for the official introduction. Here's your host, Yang Guan.
Thanks, Wong. Thanks, Andrew. 所有现场也正在收看比赛直播的观众朋友们，你现在正在收看到的是中国顶级 MMA 综合格斗直播赛事 JCK 战决城龙斗终极冠军赛。我们现在是在贵州之金与您见面，我是杨光。那么今天晚上呢，我们羽量级的赏金赛里已经进入到了白热化的阶段。绿巨人胡布兰托尔逊别克、超新星Zewang以及赵国安还有纳尔泰科兹巴伊将会争夺2个决赛的席位。那么同时呢，今天晚上也将会正式开启那么轻量级赏金赛的比赛争夺。JCK 战决城是由海南全天候网络竞技有限公司荣誉出品，由中国国际竞技技术合作促进会竞技体育产业融合创新发展工作委员会负责相关的指导工作。目前 JCK 战决城知识产权已在香港国际联合知识产权交易中心挂牌上市。那么今天晚上将给大家现场呈现的是 JCK 决城之夜 N89 贵州之金站的比赛。那么今天晚上的比赛也将会通过我们的官方合作媒体咪咕视频、抖音、腾讯新闻以及快手等相关平台进行全程同步直播。同时还要特别感谢新华网、深圳电视台体育健康频道、辽宁移动、贵州新媒体、宁夏新媒体、TCL 互联网电视、虎牙直播以及格斗迷的大力支持。同时还要特别感谢12道、华肯乳业集团、梅花以及菲特仕。今天晚上应战选手分别是头条主赛羽量级的赏金赛的半决赛争夺，绿巨人胡布兰图尔逊别克大战超新星Zewang。这场比赛是2位选手的恩怨之战。那么联合主赛同样是一场羽量级的赏金赛半决赛，纳尔泰科兹巴伊将会对阵赵国安。那么轻量级赏金赛1/4决赛方面，那么现役的轻量级的金腰带的获得者雄鹰艾利穆拉特别克将会对阵散打高手王鹤松。毕德利亚将会对阵常宇航，蜘蛛人李福耀大战疯狂小子阿曼哈利革命81。同时呢，另外一场比赛呢，由于王琦赛前超重，根据我们赏金赛的规则取消他的比赛资格。鲁宗武作为轻量级的第1替补，将会与战俘海沙尔阿里穆罕展开对决。那么正赛另外一场协议体重之战，衣衫行者吕凯对阵乌雷伊夫。那么复赛是一场除量级的比赛，夏明权大战胡兰巴塔尔埃利。再次诚挚邀请屏幕前的各位持续锁定我们的官方网站3w.jckmma.com 以及微信公众号以及官方抖音号，了解最新赛事资讯的更新。冲出亚洲，走向世界，超越格斗的极限，迈向新的征程。JCK 战决城龙斗终极冠军赛必是世界综合格斗的新浪潮。再次非常高兴能与现场以及屏幕前的诸位共同见证和引领这一股新的浪潮。接下来我们闲少叙，舒开阵风，共同开启今天晚上的比赛环节。蓝方选手阿曼哈里革命81来自于山西盐湖搏击俱乐部，连续3场比赛首回合终结对手，他的对手李福耀来自于陕西搏击王俱乐部。目前的 JCK 战决城10战6胜4负，2位选手都拥有极其出色的身体素质，即将上演一场精彩的对决。
在整个轻量级当中，李福耀的身高和臂展都是独树一帜的，经常能够打出非常精彩的比赛。
这次状态是比以前更好，加强了体能，柔术也都增强了。因为他也是一名站立选手，我对我的站立比较有自信。
阿曼哈利他的实力呢是毋庸置疑的。
轻量级的水很深，但是我的实力也不差，我会一步一步打上去的。
JCK 战决城的比赛当中啊，都是以接近疯狂的方式，一回合终结对手。刚才停止了比赛。
蜘蛛人也好，蜘蛛侠也好，在我这儿没有用，我会照样干掉你。
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the first fight of the evening. Lightweight quarterfinal A. Making his way to the cage now from the blue corner, it's the crazy kid, Aman Hali Guizhou. Hailing from the Xinjiang region in northwestern China, he now trains in Shanxi province at Yanfu Fight Club. Aman Hali is riding a 4-fight win streak going into this quarterfinal. A busy fighter. His documented fight record begins just last year when he fought 5 times. Barely halfway through 2024 now, and this will be Aman Hali's 5th fight this year. All 5 of his wins have been KOs, 4 of which came inside the first round. That, paired with his massive reach, must intimidate Lee Fu Yao, who often outreaches his opponents. Saying that, Lee Fu Yao is by far the most experienced opponent Aman Hali has faced in his busy 13.5-month, 7-fight pro career. An impressive resume for this young man. Aman Hali is just 21 years of age.
Yeah, you know, Vaughn, I was watching this kid at the weigh-ins, and he's huge for lightweight. My goodness, he's a tall guy with a really long frame. I couldn't believe how big he is with this weight class.
The reach of Aman Hali, 197 centimeters. If you're not familiar with the metric system, folks, looking at the cage wall, the distance from the canvas to the top of the cage wall is about 180 centimeters. Yeah, so his wingspan outstretches that by 17 centimeters.
And he's a fighter that uses his reach really well. You know, he flicks that jab out there and keeps his opponents at distance, and he lands these long, rangy strikes. He really uses his reach to his advantage.
Loves the left hand as well. A fantastic fighter. Extremely dangerous hands. I think that this could be a very exciting fight. Whoever takes this one, I don't see it going the distance. These are 2 very, very dangerous strikers that often don't fight a person that has this kind of makeup, this kind of body composition, and this kind of skill set. Aman Hali Guizhou steps into the cage for this lightweight quarterfinal A.
And making his way down to the JCK cage out of the red corner, it is his opponent, Lee Fu Yao, the Spider-Man. He's 26 years old. He's coming into this fight with the Sandan base, but he's a very well-rounded fighter. We've seen in his past fights that he can kind of do everything, you know. He's a competent striker. He's a good striker. He's got these tricky judo throws and trips that he does from the clinch. Great clinch game and pretty solid grappling as well. So he's a very well-rounded guy. We've seen him in JCK quite a bit. He's had 10 fights in JCK. He's 6-4 in the JCK cage. And he's currently ranked, I believe, number 3 in the division. So, you know, coming into this tournament, he was one of the favorites to go far or perhaps even win the whole thing. So, you know, he's got a tough matchup ahead of him here tonight, but he sounded confident coming into this one. So we'll see what he can do. The majority of his losses are by submission. However, Vaughn, I have a feeling that this one is going to play out largely on the feet.
I believe the exact same thing. Lee Fu Yao taking this fight very seriously. You can see the Xi'an Sports University Sanda team coming in full force in his entourage from all corners of the country. There's Li Pu, he's in Fujian. Also Liu Yang, he's in Xi'an at Tiger Wong Gym. And of course the Boji Wong contingent, all making up Lee Fu Yao's entourage here as he steps closer and closer to the cage for this, our first fight of the evening. Now, I was talking to some guys from Boji Wong, and I said, what do you think about this matchup? Don't you think this is a bit of a tough matchup for Lee Fu Yao? None of them think that. They all think that Lee Fu Yao has prepared well for this fight. And definitely, Lee Fu Yao, in my opinion, is the toughest opponent Aman Hali has ever faced. But is that enough to derail the Aman Hali hype train?
Here he is, the Spider-Man, Lee Fu Yao.
A look now at the tail of the tape. The obvious metric is the outstanding reach advantage of Aman Hali.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 轻量级赏金赛4分之一决赛的比赛争夺，男选手身高185公分，臂展197厘米，体重70.80公斤，年龄21岁，来自于山西盐湖搏击俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩7战5胜2负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩3战全胜。他就是来自于中国的蓝方选手，疯狂小子阿门哈利。本场比赛，红方选手身高185公分，臂展190厘米，体重70.70公斤，年龄26岁，来自于陕西搏击王俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩18战13胜5负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩10战6胜4负。他就是蜘蛛人李福耀。今天晚上比赛非常高兴邀请到了国内著名的擂台解说专家乔布老师和侯宇老师，他们2位将在现场为大家带来今天晚上比赛的直播评述。同时，英文解说的部分非常高兴邀请到著名的综合格斗运动员、教练员，同时是赛事评论员的 Wong、Anderson 和 Andrew Derry 进行现场的呈现。Welcome！ 同时感谢我们的解说嘉宾颜值有礼赵岩老师的鼎力相助，谢谢。本场比赛场上裁判胡金涛。
发球！不要去打混的，不要去打档，不要抓龙网，不要抓台套，好，回拳。Judge, time. Ready, fight!
All set for the first bout of the evening. It is Aman Hali in the blue versus Lee Fu Yao in the red.
Both fighters open up quickly with low kicks. There's a nice jab from Lee Fu Yao.
You know, a lot of people are predicting this one could be over in the first round.
Both very, very powerful fighters. It just takes one slip, one accurate punch, one well-timed kick to put the lights out.
That was a great deep kick to the body by Lee Fu Yao. Dug the toes right in there.
Oh, Aman Hali with a spinning heel kick. Lee Fu Yao brushes it off. There's a nice fake to the takedown, coming over top with that left hook from Aman Hali.
Both these guys are super tall for lightweight. They're both over 6 feet tall, 185 centimeters.
If Aman Hali wants to stay on the feet and trade with Lee Fu Yao, that is by far his bread and butter.
So far, pretty evenly contested on the feet. You know, we've seen some pretty impressive knockouts from Aman Hali. Caught him there. The big right hand, Lee Fu Yao clinches up now. He's got great trips.
Beautiful takedown to get Aman Hali back with his back against the ground. There's an elbow from Spider-Man.
You know, Vaughn, I thought that this could make the difference. I saw Lee Fu Yao's clinch work. He's got great throws.
This is a bad spot for Aman Hali as the Spider-Man transitions into full mount. He's right in his own corner.
Lee Fu Yao needs to be patient here, not get bucked off. He's got to control the position. Aman Hali's bucking hard.
Hard work exhibited there from Aman Hali, but he's not been able to shake off the Spider-Man. He might give up his back here. Great work from Lee Fu Yao, but he's lost the position, and now Aman Hali is back to his feet.
Yeah, you can see he tried to lock up the body triangle, but Aman Hali did a great job of scrambling out of that position there, and now he's on top landing some kicks.
Aman Hali firing some roundhouse kicks to the thighs of the Spider-Man. Beautiful up kick!
Crazy, that caught him pretty good. You got to be careful when you're standing over your opponent like this. We've seen in the past, it's rare, but we've seen in the past, up kick KO.
Aman Hali has a beautiful highlight reel of his career so far. Several fights, 7 fights in fact, in just 13 months. He's been very busy, but as I said during the walkouts, Lee Fu Yao is the most experienced opponent by far he's ever faced. Lee Fu Yao now, this will be his 22nd recorded fight. Trust me, those guys in Xi'an are fighting all over the place in fights you've never even heard of that don't make it to the official registry. He must have nearly double that in overall fight experience. Referee Hu Jingtao brings a stop to this and brings Lee Fu Yao to his feet again. There's a beautiful kick to the gut.
Yeah.
Aman Hali just has not found an answer for that yet.
Yeah, and that leg kick landed too. Lee Fu Yao has been looking great on the feet so far. That T kick to the body has scored several times. Oh! Spinning attempt, but a little less steam on that one. You know, it's been a frantic pace throughout the first round so far. We got the double underhooks here by Lee Fu Yao, looking to tight waist him and drag him down to the mat.
I can tell you a little bit about these guys and where they train. As you know, both of them are well known for their striking accomplishments. But Aman Hali is training in Shanxi at Yanhu Fight Club. And trust me, there's a stack of good wrestlers there, and he must be getting great wrestling instruction. Lee Fu Yao, not a wrestler, but he comes from the Xi'an Sports University.
Nice left hook, and that busted up the eye of Aman Hali a little bit. You know, I was looking online, and the majority of people, the vast majority of people, picked Aman Hali to win this fight. I don't think people online gave Lee Fu Yao enough respect in this matchup.
I gotta say, I'm also impressed with how well Lee Fu Yao is doing in this fight. You know, I got kind of sucked in to the Aman Hali fight train, and I thought the fight could have been over by now.
I saw Aman Hali warming up, hitting some pads, and I was like, this kid is dangerous. He has got some pop on his strikes. But you know what? Lee Fu Yao is hanging in there with him and scoring as well. He's made this a very competitive first round.
Action-packed this entire first round. Now just 20 seconds remaining in the opening round.
Okay, we can see that Lee Fu Yao has a cut opened up on his right eye. Luckily, the blood does not seem to be dripping into his eye. 10 seconds left in the first round here.
Both fighters scoring well in that opening round. We see the cut on the eye of Lee Fu Yao. I wonder how the judges will score that first round.
Very close, competitive round. I think the takedown that Lee Fu Yao landed, he secured mount, was landing some shots from on top. Let's take a look at the highlights here from this round. Spinning back kick attempt. You can see Lee Fu Yao trying to land that T to the body, which he scored with several times this round. Another spinning hook kick attempt. This one missed.
Beautiful jab there from Lee Fu Yao.
Aman Hali is already up, and he's looking hyped up between rounds.
Ten minutes remain, up to 10 minutes remain in this fight. Will the pace be able to stay as
big
hype as it has been?
Aman Hali is in the blue versus Lee Fu Yao in the red. Competitive first round. These guys are coming out hard for round number 2.
I was saying earlier in the last round, Aman Hali has great wrestling instruction at Yanhu in Shanxi. Lee Fu Yao, you might take him as a striker, but the Xi'an Sanda team has a fantastic
they're trading here.
Upper body takedown program. Look.
Okay, Lee Fu Yao calls timeout himself to look at a potential, was it an eye poke?
Well, the referee did not initially stop the action, but Aman Hali respected.
You can't do that as a fighter, though. You can't just be like, timeout, guys.
Well, he didn't stop it. Aman Hali decided to give him a chance to recover. I guess he knew there was an eye poke that the referee didn't see, and that, in fact, is
it the eye poke or is it the cut? Because he's rubbing the cut right now, and it's like, if you can't continue because of damage, then it's over. That's a TKO, right?
Definitely.
Definitely. So what's going on?
Well, Aman Hali, I think he missed a perfect opportunity to win this fight right there. You know, if he would have swarmed, he had the okay
So
from
let's take a look at what happened. I don't see anything that was there a poke there?
That's the poke from that angle.
Okay.
with Aman Hali's left hand. I couldn't see it clearly either.
Yeah.
Lee Fu Yao seems to be okay. The action will continue.
Couldn't really tell if there was a poke there from that angle, but regardless, we are set to continue the action after a brief pause. And here we go.
The inside low kick from Aman Hali, answered by a roundhouse to the thigh by Lee Fu Yao.
That teep is scoring again for Lee Fu Yao.
Fighters swapping kicks. It looks like they're slipping around a little bit on the canvas.
Yeah, you got to wonder with it being outdoors, it is probably a different feel.
Lee Fu Yao aiming for the head there.
Oh, switch high kick. Jumping switch kick. Aman Hali bringing some unorthodox techniques to this fight, spinning hook kicks. Definitely crowd-pleasing stuff. He's switching stances now as well.
The pace is starting to slow. You've got to believe these guys must be getting tired after that action-packed first round. Beautiful cross from Lee Fu Yao that finds the face of Aman Hali.
Oh, solid jab by Aman Hali as well. These guys both being so tall, their reach kind of neutralizes one another.
Aman Hali still outreaches Lee Fu Yao by 7 centimeters.
Yeah, his reach is ridiculous. Generally, if your reach exceeds your height, you have a pretty significant reach there.
Lee Fu Yao looking for the single leg.
Oh,
he looks like he's in trouble.
He looks tired. He wasn't able to get that takedown, and it looked like he felt a little defeated there for a second, just paused there.
Still plenty of time in this second round for Aman Hali to score a victory. He needs to be careful in this position. He ate some big up kicks from this exact position in the first round.
We could be witnessing the potential beginning at the end.
Beautiful work from Lee Fu Yao
and
to come up from the bottom to take down Aman Hali.
Just as I say that, he ends up getting the takedown, but okay, he falls back to guard here. His body language is not great. He looks exhausted. He's starting to cover up, and that's a dangerous spot because if you just cover up and eat shots, the ref could call it.
Hammer fist now from Aman Hali. Lee Fu Yao turtles up.
Looked like he was thinking about trying some sort of front headlock choke there.
This is a bad spot. Lee Fu Yao needs to make a move or the ref will stop it.
Yeah, he's eating shots from Turtle. He's not really defending himself. And the
referee calls the TKO. Aman Hali makes it into the second round, but still wins, advancing his finish rate. Congratulations to Aman Hali. He will advance to the semifinals.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough fight, but he was able to take over in that second round, and you could see Lee Fu Yao's body language and just start to deteriorate as he got fatigued.
I wonder what it was, because I didn't see a lot of body shots, or I didn't see him really get out-wrestled or anything like that. I wonder where the fatigue came from. It almost seems like he was a little bit unprepared for this fight.
Could be. You know, we're up in the mountains here too. I wonder if altitude could potentially factor into it. So
here's a replay of the finish.
We see Aman Hali just pounding away from turtle position here, but before this, Lee Fu Yao had taken a bunch of damage and shown kind of like very passive body language, almost like giving up. So the ref stepped in and saved him from taking any further punishment. I think it was a good stop to run.
I agree.
Show of respect here between these two athletes. Lee Fu Yao definitely had his moments, particularly in the first round, but it looked like his conditioning failed him a little bit in this fight. You can see that cut was bothering him as well. Great performance by the young Aman Hali, only 21 years old. He's only been fighting pro for a little over a year, and he's had 8 fights now. That's
unbelievable.
That's a very busy schedule. And now he's 4-0 in JCK.
6-2 overall.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则轻量级比赛的最终结果为：来自于中国的蓝方选手疯狂小子阿曼哈利革命81第2回合3分06秒使用地面砸击 TKO 获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by technical knockout。接下来，我们掌声有请颁奖嘉宾中数传媒总经理助理赵玉东先生。有请颁奖嘉宾同红蓝双方选手共同合影留念。感谢颁奖嘉宾，感谢双方选手出色的表现，谢谢。女士们、先生们，接下来一场备受瞩目的对决即将开始。蓝方选手哈伊沙尔·阿里木汗来自于哈尔滨龙云综合格斗俱乐部，地面的强者，拥有深厚的持久战功力。他的对手火箭鲁宗武来自于佛山 GP 综合格斗俱乐部，技术全面。两位选手即将展开交锋。
我叫鲁宗武，我是来自青海的职业 MMA 拳手，很感谢官方给了我这次机会。这回我做好了备战。
哈伊沙尔在我们的轻量级当中是一位实力悍将。
我叫哈伊沙尔，来自龙云国都亚加内的选手们，很了解他。
连续的打击，
非常的重，太可怕了，这都是完整发力。我相信我这一场比赛会是今晚最精彩的一场比赛。
战斧哈伊沙尔是一个比较典型的龙云系的选手，他能够将龙云系的上位的压制啊、抱摔和缠斗发挥的淋漓尽致。
Seninle dünyanın özgürlük liginde sempre teslim etmez。
蛰伏已久的战斧哈伊沙尔·阿里木汗。
Fight fans, now it's time for lightweight quarterfinal B. And there we see Ha Yishar Ali Muhan making his way to the cage now from the blue corner. He hails from Habahe in the Xinjiang region. He is 28 years of age and now trains in Harbin at Longyun MMA Club. Ali Muhan does best against strikers like his opponent tonight, Lu Jungu. We saw that in his victory over power puncher Yang Jiao. Stylistically, this match favors Ali Muhan, who's never been knocked out. Lu Jungu struggles most with grapplers. Ali Muhan has had a hard-to-predict history, though, tapping to Feng Peng Chao, then taking a decision win over Zebieke in his next fight. Zebieke is ranked much higher than Feng on everyone's list, including mine. So which Ali Muhan will we see tonight? I gotta tell you folks, there was some chaos at the weigh-ins. Wong didn't make weight, so he's out of the quarterfinals. And Lu Jungu comes from the reserves to fight Ha Yishar Ali Muhan tonight. Both Ali Muhan and his opponent Lu Jungu have had about 24 hours to prepare for each other. This is going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah, and it really throws you off when you spend the whole camp preparing for one opponent, and then on 24 hours notice you find out you're fighting somebody else. Although this seems to be a good matchup for our friend Ali Muhan.
Ali Muhan steps into the cage for our second fight of the evening. Lightweight quarterfinal B.
Here comes his opponent out of the red corner, making his way down to the JCK cage. It is the Rocket, Lu Jungu. Now, don't count this guy out. You know, a lot of people are favoring Ali Muhan in this matchup because of the apparent grappling disparity. Lu Jungu has struggled with grapplers in the past, and Ali Muhan is a stud wrestler. So on paper, it looks like it could go that way. However, we've seen Lu Jungu display some incredible submission defense when he fought other really good grapplers in the past. And he's just a really tough, durable guy that's hard to finish. You know, he is 1-4 going into this match in his last 5 fights. But this is a big chance for him to get his career back on track and progress in this tournament. And you can't take a guy with basically nothing to lose. You know what I mean? You can't write him off, is what I'm trying to say. So.
Well, I gotta say, I agree with you, Andrew. I think he's got to be feeling really confident and really lucky. He showed up to fight Yang Jiaoshu. Both him and Yang made weight. Wong Chi didn't, because Lu Jungu is ranked higher than Yang Jiaoshu. It was Lu who got the call to fight here in the quarterfinals.
And if his takedown defense can hold up, he does have some pretty significant power in his hands. His boxing is pretty crisp. He does have KO power. So who knows? Like I said, if he can defend the takedown and keep it on the feet, I think he has a better chance than people are predicting for this fight. He's fighting under the GP MMA club in Foshan. That's a team I haven't really heard of.
Oh, I know a lot about that team. That's run by Zhang Lipeng.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a fantastic grappling program there. A lot of solid jiu-jitsu coaches from Brazil. MMA, Sanda heavy. It's a great place with a lot of up-and-comers.
Awesome. Here he is, Lu Jungu, the Rocket.
Taking a look now at the tail of the tape, and we can see how these quarterfinalists stack up.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 轻量级赏金赛1/4决赛的比赛交锋。南方选手身高177公分，臂展177厘米，体重70.90公斤，年龄28岁，来自于哈尔滨龙云综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩13战10胜3负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩6战4胜2负。他就是战斧哈嘿沙二。本场比赛，红方选手身高180公分，臂展178厘米，体重70.80公斤，年龄29岁，来自于佛山 GB 综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩9战6胜3负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩4战1胜3负。他就是来自于中国的红方选手火箭陆宗沃。本场比赛场上裁判张永新。
等等，都看的都掰着看的啊，自己走啊，不要当中网 ，OK。来。
Fight! All set for our second bout of the evening. It is Ali Muhan in the blue versus Lu Jungu in the red.
Both fighters in the orthodox stance. There's a beautiful forehand push kick to the guts from Ali Muhan.
Ali Muhan's strategy is clear. I was just going to say, how long is it going to be before he shoots? He's a great wrestler, and on paper there is a real disparity in grappling skills between these two.
Don't count Lu out though. He's training, as I mentioned, he's training with a great group of jiu-jitsu guys. If Ali Muhan is not careful, he might end up in a submission here.
Well, he did a good job of re-guarding, not getting his guard passed, and putting Ali Muhan back in his full guard.
Ali Muhan posturing up there with a short punch to the face. Lu making it difficult for Ali Muhan. Ali Muhan passes the guard now.
Tries to pass, but we end up in a turtle position, and now Ali Muhan is working to take the back.
A patient Ali Muhan is not jumping to put his hooks in. There's the first hook.
Got one hook in now. Searching for that second hook as well, trying to establish upper body control while hunting for that choke right away. You can see him cinching the arm under the chin, going for it.
That looks like it's getting tighter and tighter.
Under his chin? Is it under?
That's a bad spot for Lu Jungu, but he gets out of it.
Able to scramble out of there, but he's not out of danger yet.
Ali Muhan slipping in the first hook again. You know now what his plan is. He's hunting for the back, and he's looking for the choke.
Yep, scary early moments for Lu Jungu. And like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. Here comes another choke attempt. He's creeping that arm up. It's not quite under the chin, but you know you can finish this if it's around the chin. If you can hide the hand behind his neck.
I'd like to see Ali Muhan go palm to palm. It's really difficult with the MMA gloves on to slide the hand behind the head with the traditional jiu-jitsu rear naked choke technique.
Sure. Lu Jungu once again doing well to stay out of real danger, but he's still in an unfortunate position here on the bottom against the cage.
We've seen Ali Muhan many times in this exact position. He's just so good at putting the pressure on here. Once he gets his bearings right, he'll pop up and he'll start laying punches down. And sometimes he's able to get the TKO early.
You can see his right arm is kind of like searching for that guillotine, chin strapping in there. It's like he does a really good job of ground and pound and then using it to open up opportunities for submission.
Lu Jungu trying to get back to his feet.
Attacking the guillotine here. Lu Jungu is out of it, but Ali Muhan right back on that single, gets him down. Oh, nice sweep by Lu Jungu.
Fantastic work from Lu to get back to his feet.
Yeah, he used that to get back to his feet, but he eats a right hand for it. Let's see if Lu Jungu can win back some momentum. He's scored with a couple leg kicks there. Nice right hand by Ali Muhan.
Lu going to the inside low
There's
kick.
That level change, beautiful level change. The timing was great on that, gets it right down. This time they're closer to the middle of the octagon. Get on his side. He's turning on his side, but Ali Muhan uses it as an opportunity to take him out for a brief second. Lu Jungu regards.
One of the themes that I've noticed so far in Ali Muhan's attacks is he's going for like this two-pronged attack. Am I going for the throat or am I sinking in the hook? You choose one, Lu. Am I going for the guillotine or am I pumping your ribs full of punches? You decide, Lu.
Okay. Ali Muhan has essentially dominated this first round with his grappling and top control.
30 seconds remaining in this first round.
That kicks, the referee stands him up. 20 seconds left in the round. Lu Jungu looking to land a big shot before the end of the round.
Nice jab from Lu.
He's wearing a little bit of damage under his right eye. Big right hand by Ali Muhan, but Lu Jungu just eats it. Lands a right hand of his own.
Lu had a few moments in that round, but I think it's safe to say that Ali Muhan did more.
Yeah, if I were a judge, I'd score that a pretty clear 10-8 for our friend, Mr. Ali Muhan.
后手有机会，抱的时候你可以尝试一下冷吸，吸吧，这个后面。
Let's take a look at some of the action from the first round. You know, the story of this round was really the wrestling and the grappling attack of Ali Muhan. He was able to get Lu Jungu down several times here with a nice single leg takedown. He's pressing him up against the fence here. He was attacking guillotines. It was a nice sweep by Lu Jungu to get back to his feet. That was really nice. He's obviously been working on his grappling as well. All set for round 2 between Ali Muhan in the blue and Lu Jungu in the red. Lu Jungu has got to get some offense going and win some respect back from Ali Muhan.
A passive start to the second round for Ali Muhan.
I feel like he's just waiting to change levels again. You know, wait for Lu to commit to a big strike, change levels for that double leg, single leg attack. Some nice boxing from Ali Muhan. You can tell he's been working on his striking skills as well.
Beautiful 1-2 from Ali Muhan.
Nice.
Nice.
There's that shot, and he gets it easily.
Still 4 minutes left in the second round. Plenty of time for Ali Muhan to work his magic here against the cage wall.
Lu has been tough to finish in the past. We've seen him display great submission defense, particularly in his fight with Guizhou, who is also a great grappler.
Aman Hali looking to weave his legs under the legs of Lu Jungu.
The deep style. That became really popular a few years ago when Khabib started doing it.
Fantastic work from Ali Muhan to keep the pressure on Lu.
In the first round we saw Lu Jungu hit a tricky little sweep from this position.
Looking to pass the guard now, opting to play more grappling.
Lu Jungu does a good job of guard retention, not letting his guard get past. Although he is stuck a little flat on his back here. You can tell he's trying to shrimp out, push on the hip, make some space. But now Ali Muhan is starting to impose a little bit better top control. We're back to the full guard. Pace is slowed a little bit here in the second round.
It seems as though Lu Jungu does not really have an answer for this kind of top pressure, and he's just waiting for Ali Muhan to posture up, create some space, and if he doesn't do that, Lu might just be stuck in this position for the rest of the round.
Yeah, you know, I think if you're Lu Jungu, you've got to show some urgency here where, you know, we're halfway through the second round, you're stuck on your back, losing the round, lost the first round. You know, if I'm his coaches, I'm screaming at him to put your feet on the hips, push away, try to get up. Feels like he's almost accepting bottom position here a little too much. Like, even if you have to open your guard, let him pass the half guard so you can try to get that underhook, get on your side or something. It's worth it because, I mean, otherwise you're stuck here, you're losing the round.
Calls for action from the referee. He might stand them up. Now, Ali Muhan momentarily postures up, but he's back down to this smothering position.
If you're Ali Muhan, you don't hate this, right? Because you're waiting. And it's much less tiring for the guy on top.
There he is.
Tries to pass now.
Beautiful pass from Ali Muhan.
Let's see if he can consolidate it. Yes, he's past the guard now. Cross facing with the left shoulder, the shoulder of justice. Now that he has a more dominant position, let's see if he can create some offense because there's less than a minute left in the round. He has the potential to score here, do some damage. It looks like he's thinking about an Americana on that arm.
Lu doing a good job of defense here. As you mentioned, Andrew, he's very good at submission defense.
Yeah, you can tell he's going for that gun lock there, but Lu is wise to it and scrambles out, and here we are back in half guard.
Final 15 seconds of this second round.
But at least he went for it. It resulted in a loss of an advantageous position, but again, if you want to see finishes of it, why not go for it?
Remember, the winner of this match will have to fight in the semifinals in about 5 weeks from now. So getting the job done quickly might help your odds of winning the semis. Look at the blood streaming down the face of Lu Jungu.
I think that happened with one of the last strikes there before the end of the round. I think it's pretty clear that Ali Muhan is up 2 rounds and Lu Jungu needs to finish. Take a look at some of the action here. We saw some nice boxing exchanges in the early part of the round. Both men landing some decent shots on the feet, and then a nice leg kick and straight right hand. Nice exchanges in the center of the cage there. The story of that round really though was the grappling offense of Ali Muhan. All set for the third and final round between Ali Muhan in the blue and Lu Jungu in the red. Okay, there's a shot from really far out by Ali Muhan. He didn't really set that up at all.
Follows up with a knee though.
So, you know, if you're Lu Jungu, you've got to show some urgency here. You're down 2 rounds. You need a finish. He's got to press the action here. It looks like he's trying to as well.
Every single takedown or attempted takedown from Ali Muhan has been a double leg from straight in front of Lu. If I was Lu's corner, I'd be telling him to get that knee ready because you know another double leg is coming.
Yeah. That's a great weapon against the double leg if you can time it right. Lu Jungu is marching forward, looking to make something happen here. I feel like Ali Muhan is biding his time until he can shoot again. His takedown success rate is very high this fight thus far. A lazy front kick there. These guys are looking a little fatigued in our third round. Single leg attempt, he gets it.
Beautiful trip there from Ali Muhan. Now we're back into a grappling war. This is where Lu has had the worst luck so far in this match.
Kind of a half-hearted guillotine attempt there by Lu Jungu. And here we are again. Ali Muhan on top. Top control. Here, Lu Jungu, what are you trying to do right here?
I'd like to see him, like, instead of waiting for Ali Muhan to posture up and give that opening between their chests, I'd like to see a more proactive Lu Jungu trying to pop, put his feet on the ground, push off his hips, create the space himself, slide his knees in there, and then kick Ali Muhan off him. Or, if he really can't do that, how about some elbows from this position? Look where Ali Muhan's face is. It's prime for some elbows.
We see Lu Jungu bleeding a little bit from that cut on the left side of his face. Luckily, the blood is not going into his eyes.
Ali Muhan seems to be confident. He's done enough. He's not taking any risks so far here in this third round.
Yeah, I mean, he's winning comfortably. But we always like to see finishes. Here he's trying to pass. Okay, opportunity now. Looking to take the back again. He had a very close submission attempt in the first round. Possible arm triangle position if Lu Jungu was not careful. Now he's looking to go for some sort of potential guillotine. Not anymore, just content to stay on top and land some ground and pound.
Hard hammer fist from Aman Hali now.
Those shots are scoring, for sure. He landed some hard elbows there.
90 seconds remaining in this fight.
Lu Jungu needs a miracle. Down on the scorecards. But we've seen stranger things happen.
Well, it gets to the point now, you know, it gets to the point now in this fight where Ali Muhan has found a situation that Lu does not know how to get out of. You know, the only way, what we're looking at here is Lu is just waiting for Ali Muhan to change the position, and if he doesn't do that, things will not change. So it looks grim for Lu here as the clock ticks down. Final minute of the fight.
If I'm his coach, his grappling coach, all we're drilling for the next 3 months is getting up from guard. Get a good wrestler on top of you in the practice room and practice getting up over and over and over. Because this has been the story of the whole fight. He's been stuck here for 3 rounds. You can see him try to shrimp his hip and push away, but it's not enough. He ate some shots there. Ali Muhan has landed some good ground and pound this round. Ten seconds. It looks like all but a sure thing for Ali Muhan at this point as he takes the back, tries to take the back from turtle position once more.
We'll go to the judges' scorecards and see if they agree with us that Ali Muhan is advancing to the semifinals. We'll know in just a minute.
30-27. Like, you can see a very emotional Lu Jungu still down on the mat being tended to. I was looking at him here cage side. It looked like he was almost crying. I mean, he's been on a bit of a skid lately, and you got to feel for him. He's had some tough matchups. He's obviously been training hard.
Replays from the fight now.
Yeah, you know, good exchanges on the feet from both men, but what made the difference was the grappling. Ali Muhan's grappling was superior. That shot was from way out, but he was able to land most of his takedown attempts.
比赛结果，1号裁判27-30 ，Judge number 1 27-30。2号裁判27-30 ，Judge number 2 27-30。3号裁判27-30 ，Judge number 3 27-30。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定冷风胜。The winner by unanimous decision, win by point, presenting China, the blue corner, the War X 哈伊沙尔，请留步。接下来掌声有请颁奖嘉宾，中共织金县县委常委、县人民政府副县长袁玉杰先生。感谢颁奖嘉宾，感谢双方选手，谢谢。接下来，由于天气的原因，将会马上开启我们今天晚上的联合主赛。蓝帮选手赵国安来自于青岛新疆国际搏击俱乐部，他拥有非常精湛的站立技术，目前2连胜的状态。他的对手纳尔泰克兹巴伊目前7战全胜，拥有极强的终结能力。接下来，让我们共同开启今天晚上的联合主赛。
因为格斗也成就了我了吧，然后也让我见识到了世界，也让更多的人认识了我，也改变了我的生活轨迹。如果没有格斗，我也不知道我现在在干嘛。所以说，不是我选择了格斗，而是格斗选择了我。
目前保持6战不败的纳尔泰克兹巴伊。
格斗这个路很苦，让我坚持下来就是我的梦想。我会一步一步往前走，我会一场一场的打上来。
泰，我觉得威胁不大吧，都可以拿捏。
纳尔泰的重拳打到，2次打到赵志康非常小心了，
非常小心。真的想知道纳尔泰的下巴究竟是什么东西构成的？
再一次的转，打倒了，现在纳尔泰的下巴成功锤击，叫停了比赛。
上位的砸拳。
我前面我就说过，我最大对手是我自己，只要我战胜我自己，没有任何人威胁到我。
这次就是即兴发挥吧，想怎么打怎么打就好了。
南背直接进入左脚，直接进入左脚。教官再次的尝试，
这个很深了，
派点人输了，
分半，
派点人输了，教官再次顶住了压力，
两胜赵国安，
赢下这场比赛，进入赏金赛，然后拿100万回家，就这么简单。
Fight fans, get ready. It's time for Featherweight Semifinal A. Making his way to the cage now from the blue corner, a very confident Zhao Guoan. He hails from Shandong province here in the country of China. He has a kickboxing base and he now lives and trains in Pattaya, Thailand at the Sunkin International Fight Club. Zhao Guoan started his career with a rough start, facing JCK alumni Aziz Kadyrov, who had 12 fights under his belt then. Jiao lost that fight, then went on an impressive 4-fight win streak, including 3 finishes over the likes of Lee Fu Yao and Hubulan. The later is fighting also in this featherweight semifinals. He fights next. Jiao left his team, moved to Thailand, started again training full-time, and he looks absolutely fantastic in his last 2 fights. Back-to-back second round rear naked chokes. I'm looking forward to this one. Andrew, Zhao Guoan is about to step into the cage now. Are you excited about this?
Sick fight, love it, pumped for this one. Here comes his opponent. Out of the red corner, it is the ever stoic Naertai Kezibayi. What can I say about this guy? He's 6-0 in JCK. He's a beast. He's a destroyer. He's a scary opponent for anyone in this division because not only is he a great wrestler, but he's got like dynamite power in his hands, and he can put you out with one shot. And his record speaks for itself. He's 11-1 and 6-0 in JCK. So he's kind of earning a reputation for himself as the boogeyman of this division. But hey, Zhao Guoan's been on fire lately too, so that's what makes this such a great matchup. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. As I said, Naertai is a really good wrestler, and his grappling skills, his jiu-jitsu, that is what might make the difference in this fight. How are their wrestling and jiu-jitsu gonna match up? Because Zhao Guoan is a very good jiu-jitsu guy, and Naertai is a very good wrestler. How do you think their grappling is going to match up on?
Well, I think Zhao Guoan has great submissions, but I'm not really a big fan of his takedowns. I think Naertai will be able to control whether the fight goes to the ground or not. But if the fight does go to the ground, I give the advantage to Zhao Guoan. Saying that, however, look who Naertai's got in his corner. That's Jiao. Remember that sick hamstring crank he pulled off just a few months ago? And of course, the legend in Chinese MMA, Zhang Longyun, making the flight all the way from Northeast China to be here in the corner of his student, Naertai Kezibayi.
Got to be one of his most promising students, you know. As I said, a lot of hype behind this kid. He's only 24 years old. He's looking to go in there and win this lightweight tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Naertai Kezibayi.
Let's look at the tail of the tape. We see that Zhao Guoan has the reach advantage.
本场 JCK MMA Final 与量级赏金赛半决赛的比赛交锋。南方选手身高180公分，臂展185厘米，体重66公斤，年龄25岁，来自于青岛新疆国际搏击俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩21战14胜7负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩9战4胜5负。他就是来自于中国的南方选手，铁血真汉子赵国安。本场比赛，红方选手身高177公分，臂展179厘米，体重66公斤，年龄24岁，来自于哈尔滨龙源综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩12战11胜1负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩7战全胜。他就是来自于中国的红方选手 KO 奇才Naertai Kezibayi。本场比赛场上裁判2名。
Feather. No high back, no low blow. What's happened? Okay, hats. Back on. Judge, tie. Unit, fight.
Well, guys, it's the first match of our semifinals in the featherweight division. Zhao Guoan in the blue versus Naertai in the red.
Naertai in the southpaw stance fires that money left hand right to the guts of Zhao Guoan. Zhao Guoan slipping there.
Oh, big left hand. These guys are throwing down right away. High probability of fireworks in this matchup, I gotta tell you guys.
Oh, left hand. That left hand of Naertai finding the chin of Zhao Guoan. Zhao Guoan shooting the takedown. He's struggling on the feet here with Naertai, thinking the grappling war would be safer. Now against the cage wall, he's got to watch out for the guillotine.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if how he has the grip connected, but his left hand is under the chin of Zhao Guoan here. Zhao Guoan does have to be careful.
Zhao Guoan gets the takedown.
Okay, he does get the takedown.
Beautiful elbow there from Naertai. This is an active guard.
You don't often see Zhao Guoan shoot a takedown. But he was in trouble. He got cracked by that left hand.
He's a fantastic striker, but you know, Naertai's got to be one of the best strikers in the division. Look what he did to Zhao Guoan in his last fight.
Yep, put him right out. Like I said, this guy has dynamite in his arm. But this is a smart strategy from Zhao Guoan because a really explosive guy like that, if you can take him down and wear on him with the grappling for a bit, it's going to take away some of that power, some of that explosiveness.
So far, however, Naertai is outstriking Zhao Guoan here with those short elbows from the bottom. As he's looking for the cut, looking for the eyebrow, that sensitive area above the eyes. If the cut is too big, especially if it's too close to the eye, it becomes dangerous to stitch up, and the referee will be forced to stop it.
Well, those slicing elbows, you know, right away we see quite a contrast between how Lu Jungu is approaching the bottom game and how a guy like Narai is doing it. Like, he's very active off his back. You see him pushing the head away and then using that like force to slam his elbow in the side of his head. Those are not fun to eat those, I'll tell you that. But Zhao Guoan doing a good job of staying, you know, relatively busy on top and staying in control on top.
Naertai making it difficult for Zhao Guoan to get off any real attacks so far. He's not been able to pass. He's not been able to drop any heavy ground and pound. Okay, now Naertai's threatening with an armbar.
So he's underhooking the leg, trying to make some stuff happen. That's what we like to see, activity.
You've got to wonder if Zhao Guoan is reconsidering the idea of bringing the fight to the ground.
Well, you know, he did get rocked pretty bad on the feet there, so. You see Naertai sitting up. He's looking for that butterfly sweep.
Gets back to his feet. Beautiful work from Naertai.
You know, he's hunting that knockout. inspired by the success he had earlier in the round. Lands another left hand. He's hunting for the finish.
It's like
big left hand.
It's like that left hand and Zhao's chin have a magnetic connection. Naertai just always able to find the sweet spot.
And you can feel the crowd getting into it. This is the most electric fight we've had so far. These guys are going for it. Front headlock position here, anaconda choke.
Zhao Guoan does well to posture out of that. Now they're both back to their feet. Engaged in a wrestling tie-up here against the cage wall.
Now Zhao Guoan looking for the takedown, looking for that trip.
Great balance there from Naertai. He stays on his feet.
Naertai doing a good job using that whizzer. He's got to dig an underhook with the right hand now. Zhao Guoan still has 2 underhooks. Now they're 50-50. Nice knee to the body there. Naertai gets his own takedown from the clinch. Beautiful.
Just 50 seconds remaining in this round. Let's see what Naertai can do from the top on the ground.
Zhao Guoan is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and we saw his grappling skills at work in his last 2 fights, putting both guys away with rear naked chokes. But Naertai is another level of competition, I believe.
Naertai putting his hands over the mouth and nose of Jiao, making it difficult for him to breathe.
Possible leg attack here by Zhao Guoan.
Beautiful work from Jiao.
He swept him with it.
Beautiful work from Jiao to get the sweep. Warnings from the referee to Naertai not to hit the face.
I want to see how Naertai gets up here, because his leg got bent at quite an awkward angle. Although he doesn't seem to be limping, he seems to be fine.
What an action-packed first round here in stunning Zhijin, Guizhou, China.
Yeah, we are in an absolutely beautiful venue for this fight. Outdoors here in the mountains. Let's take a look at some of the action, yo. Those piston-like left hands from Naertai had Zhao Guoan panicking there and shooting takedowns. There was a big left hand right there, rocked him. We had Zhao Guoan shooting right away after that. Just brutal power from Naertai in his boxing.
Figure. Fight!
All set for round 2 between Zhao Guoan in the blue and Naertai in the red. We get right back to it. Oh, nice right hand by Zhao Guoan.
Answered with a straight left from Naertai, though. That first round may have woken Zhao Guoan up.
Naertai looks a little bit fatigued. Nice kick to the body. Zhao Guoan pursuing the takedown. He's got the clinch here.
Pressing Naertai against the cage wall. He got the takedown from this position in the first round. Threatening the back. Naertai's got to watch out. He does not want to be the 3rd victim in a row from a Zhao Guoan rear naked choke.
Oh, Zhao Guoan, he's in deep on this attempt. Let's see if he can finish.
Fantastic work from Zhao Guoan to get the fight to the ground.
This is a great fight. You can hear it from the crowd. They're getting into it. It's back and forth. Best fight of the night so far. Some chants from the crowd for Naertai. Zhao Guoan kind of biding his time on top here. Both guys perhaps a little bit fatigued.
This controlling position, it's not scoring a lot of points, so Jiao really needs to be careful not to get outstruck in this position like he did in round 1. Naertai looking for the switch, trying to get back to his feet. Again, he needs to be careful. Look at Zhao Guoan looking for the back.
He's got 1 hook in. He's got 2 hooks in.
Still 3 minutes left in this round. Naertai's in a bad spot.
A lot of time to work, and now he's got that body triangle cinched up. it would actually be better for him for his head to be off the cage. When your head is stuffed up against the cage like that, it doesn't give you quite as much room to work, and it's harder to attack for the choke.
Naertai's playing a dangerous game there, trying to throw punches from that position.
That was scary for a second there.
I really recommend Naertai just to focus on protecting his neck here. You're not going to knock anyone out with punches like that.
Naertai wincing there, possibly from the body triangle. Let me tell you, if you're fatigued and a guy has a body triangle on you, he's squeezing it, it is a miserable place to be. Zhao Guoan has won both of his last 2 fights by rear naked choke, and here he is, and they were both in the second round as well. Here we are in the second round with him attacking from the back. Wouldn't that be something if he could put 3 in a row together?
Calls for action from the referee. Zhao Guan's body triangle switching to the opposite side.
A little over a minute and a half here. It's been all Zhao Guoan in the second round. You know, we've seen quite a career resurgence from Zhao Guoan. At one point, he had lost, how many, 5 in a row?
5 in a row, I think so, yeah.
And now he's won his last 2 and looked awesome in both fights. Now here he is fighting a guy who's 6-0 in JCK, and he's doing great. Fighting the number 4 guy in the division.
Naertai needs to be careful. He's working to get out of this back control, but from this position, Zhao Guoan can still finish the rear naked choke. Jiao recovers that back mount now. 45 seconds remaining in this second round. Still time for the dangerous Zhao Guoan to sink in his 3rd in a row.
Okay.
Rear naked choke, he's going for it.
Not quite there. Doesn't quite have it under the chin. Naertai did a good job of initiating a little bit of a scramble and making it harder for Zhao Guoan to really solidify his attack.
Interesting, look at the foot entanglement there. I thought that Naertai could have gone for that, you know, that fancy ankle lock from that position, but he didn't seem interested in that.
10 seconds left. Probably not enough time to sink in that choke, but really impressive round from Zhao Guoan. I think he won that round easily.
A well-deserved rest for Naertai. I think it's 1 round apiece going into this 3rd round. What do you think, Andrew?
Both guys had their moments in the first. Let's take a look at some of the action here. Zhao Guoan actually landed a nice right hand of his own. And we could see the body language from Naertai. He looked like he slowed down quite a lot in the second round. Zhao Guoan was able to get a takedown and attack from the back here. We see him complete the takedown against the fence. Once he had the back, you know, he's a master of back control. He got that body triangle locked in there, and he was able to control position for the whole round. Could be 1-1. Could be 2-0 Zhao Guoan as well. You never know how the judges are going to see it.
Fight!
3rd and final round between Zhao Guoan in the blue and Naertai in the red in what has been an action-packed fight here.
Naertai looking for a takedown now.
And he gets it.
With little resistance from Zhao Guoan. Right at the top of this 3rd and final round. Let's see how Naertai plays out this 3rd round. It seems like he's got a plan in place.
Yeah, I thought the first round was close. Slight advantage Naertai. Second round was all Zhao Guoan. And now in the 3rd, Naertai has landed a pivotal takedown very early in the round. Zhao Guoan needs to, with a sense of urgency, try to get back to his feet. Because if he stays here for the whole round, that could cost him the fight.
In this position, I see Naertai doing a lot more, scoring a lot more with elbows from this position. Zhao Guoan also spent a lot of time in this position, but he just wasn't scoring the same way that Naertai does when he's on top.
So far, he hasn't been able to get off much offense, though. Zhao Guoan staying relatively safe. You can see he has the underhook with his left arm. Now we're back in full guard and close guard here. See fatigue setting in for both fighters as the pace has slowed considerably. But with such a close fight, you can't get too complacent here. Neither one of them can be complacent at this point.
Naertai really needs to also respect the threat of Zhao Guoan's guard, the brown belt, with that body type, long, flexible limbs,
He's
the triangle.
Right now. They are really sweaty, though, at this point. You know, in the third round, it's a lot harder to get a triangle from guard just because of the sweat. You can tell that the crowd is getting more educated regarding MMA techniques because when Zhao Guoan threw up that triangle, people were cheering. Like, people are recognizing.
What a fantastic technique there from Zhao Guoan to get the fight up to his feet, and now he's looking for the takedown. He wants to be on top.
Just a grueling grappling exchange here with Zhao Guoan pressing Naertai against the fence. This is a key moment in the round. Can he get this takedown? Not yet. We got Naertai with the butt drag there. Yes, that's a legitimate technique, guys. And Naertai is able to reverse position against the cage.
This is a bad spot for Naertai. I think he's going to get taken down, and I'm right.
Great trip takedown for Zhao Guoan. This could be a really big moment for him. If he's able to stay on top for the rest of the round, he could have this round.
Naertai looks exhausted.
I think both guys are feeling it at this point. A little less than 100 seconds left in the fight. Could be any man's fight at this point.
Naertai looking to shrimp out, create distance between their bodies.
Zhao Guoan is on him. He's looking to suck those hips back in and keep him on the mat, and that's what he's able to do. See some elbows from the bottom from Naertai, but it's not going to be enough. I feel like he needs to try to get back to his feet. Trying to sit up with that butterfly sweep again.
That's exactly what happened in the first round.
Back to his feet now. Zhao Guoan with some punches. They're going to leave it all out here, folks. Shot from Naertai coming pretty slow. Zhao Guoan able to sprawl. These guys are just leaving it all out there. Naertai on the double leg.
30 seconds left in this quarterfinal match.
Zhao Guoan sprawling on top. We got 20 seconds left. It could be anyone's fight.
Naertai.
Zhao Guoan able to reverse position and end up on top.
Naertai, an error there. Now there's blood coming out of the face of Naertai.
That final grappling exchange honestly could be the turning point on the judges' scorecards.
A very difficult fight to score.
Great fight. See the crowd getting into it. Vaughn, how would you score that one? Put the pressure on you.
I'd need to watch it as a judge, but I think it really comes down to the third round. And it was a very even third round with a lot, basically the third round was not very exciting. You know, there was not a lot of damage. There was not a big discrepancy in control time either. How do you score it? Let's look at the replays.
Highlights from the fight in the first round. We saw the punching power of Naertai on display as he cracks Zhao Guoan with a piston-like left hand.
For me, Naertai taking the first round was clear. The second round, clear, going to Zhao Guoan.
I got it 29-28 Zhao Guoan, rounds 2 and 3. I mean, both these guys fought with a tremendous amount of heart. It was a really back and forth fight. It had the crowd really into it. Both guys with takedowns. Both guys landing ground and pound. Both guys landing good shots on the feet. Zhao Guoan had some pretty good rear naked choke attempts. I love this trip takedown by Zhao Guoan, although it results in a scramble here. He used those trips from the clinch very well. Great fight.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判29比28 ，Judge number 1 29-28；2号裁判29比28 ，Judge number 2 29-28；3号裁判29比28 ，Judge number 3 29-28。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定红方胜。The winner by unanimous decision, win by point, presenting China, the right corner, Naertai Kezibayi。同时，让我们掌声有请颁奖嘉宾，毕节市体育局副局长朱卫国先生。好，感谢颁奖嘉宾，感谢双方选手精彩的表现，谢谢。纳尔泰，请留步。
非常精彩的比赛，恭喜你，纳尔泰！非常恭喜你拿到了一波8连胜。此时此刻，一定有很多话想要说给网络机前，包括现场的观众来听吧。
哎，这场比赛，我在 JCK 最难的一场比赛。这次我对手备战的特别完美，我们打的有来有回，他确实进步很大。感谢赵哥，你有一次让我成长了，知道我自己的缺点了，特别感谢。然后在这儿感谢 JCK， 感谢在这儿的观众朋友们，感谢大家的支持，还有在这儿感谢我的老师。感谢我的龙运团队，感谢我的好兄弟张浩，然后Assalomualaikum barchaingizga xush yo'lga tayinliqqan saq komandaga rahmat aytaman. Og'alarga rahmat aytaman. Xo'roz aka, Qurbanjon aka, o'zingizga rahmat.
那么你已经首先进入到了这次上金赛的决赛当中，接下来2位对手，潜在的对手包括泽旺和胡布兰，有什么话想送给他们吗？
祝你好运，有实力的上来，我在决赛等你们。然后在这儿，我这次备战之后，我就是半个月感冒，然后我从那儿回来了就半个月嘛，然后也没有好好备战。但是我还是拿到这场胜利，感谢。
好的，感谢2位选手奉献出如此精彩的比赛。女士们、先生们，让我们把掌声再一次送给纳尔泰克兹巴伊。
女士们、先生们，接下来今天晚上的头条主赛即将拉开序幕。蓝帮选手泽旺来自于恩波格斗，打法飘逸，在 JCK 战决城所有胜场均为终结获胜。他对手胡布兰图尔逊别克来自于成杰格斗俱乐部，羽量级 JCK 战决城官方排名第1，持久战功力深厚。接下来让我们共同开启今天晚上的头条主赛。
我们见证了这位青涩的哈萨克族曾经的少年，现在已经是一位顶天立地的男人，一位勇士。
我是吕举中胡兰，来自新疆伊犁，是一名哈萨克族选手。
胡布兰，卢汉。 勋别克。I give you China Supernova 泽旺。
想成为一个强者，你得击败比你更强的，所以这次我必须得击败他。
要进入蟒蛇脚，我们看这个位置，会拍了，会拍，拍点认输。
地面、站立都能打，所以也可以说我是挺全面的选手。
绿巨人胡布兰一双非常巨大的铁拳，真的有着摧枯拉朽的实力。连续的追加上钩，而且后冒到再一次。
我把你们一个一个的收拾，看我怎么干你就完了。
滚滚的绿巨人来了！高扫，对着他前腿直接高扫，
高扫，连续的砸击
是一模一样的连续砸击，非常难了，
太可怕，
非常难了，
上位砸
难了。泽旺这种海盗式打法，就是我打了就走，你找不着我。
是。
一致性判定，红方胜。
赏金猎人泽旺非常扎实的迈出了自己通向赏金之路的第一步。
Now it's time for Featherweight Semi-Final B. Making his way to the cage now from the blue corner, it's Zewang, the bounty hunter, and he is hunting the million renminbi bounty in this featherweight tournament. Zewang is just 22 years of age and now 9 wins deep into his career, with all of those victories coming by finish, 7 of the 9 coming inside the first round. He lost 2 decision wins in his first 2 fights, then lost when a referee erred and called a KO too early. Zewang put on an MMA masterclass in his quarterfinal domination over Aping Shala, but he also got into some trouble with a reckless takedown that nearly saw him sleep to an Aping Shala rear naked choke. The real question is, will Zewang fight smart or continue his risky fight style against the top-ranked featherweight Hubulan tonight?
Just look at the swagger that this guy has. He has a ton of fans. Very popular on social media here in China. He's got the look, he's got the style, he's got the personality, and fans love him. So when he arrived here at the hotel, he had people just waiting to see him. Always got a lot of people wanting to take pics with him, and he's a star. What can you say?
Zewang, hailing from the province of Sichuan, the Abazhou region, which is an ethnic Tibetan region. Some of the toughest fighters from the Umbo Fight Club hail from Abazhou, just like Zewang, fighting at Umbo Fight Club since a teenager. I can remember seeing them there when he was 15 years old, living just a few yards away from the training base. He eats there, he sleeps there, he watches fights on the TV. The training camp is on top of a cold storage unit in a wholesale vegetable market on the outskirts of Chengdu City, where 100+ fighters train non-stop day and night, and so many of them now are like Zewang, starring in big shows around the world.
shit, got me putting that work in. Lost it, then did my broke it. Body cloud like a gym over it. Dope lines like cocaine. Go tron, you me do the pin go day. Ghost whip is spinning like go ways. Gonna let them buzz, then costly.
And here comes his opponent, the Hulk, Hubulan. He is currently the top-ranked featherweight at the moment in JCK. And, you know, he's got the credentials, he's got the skills. He's a great wrestler, but he can bang on the feet too. He's got power, he's got good kicks, he's got good boxing, and obviously he has the wrestling that he can go back to at any time. And obviously, Zewang is a very skilled fighter. He's got a lot of flashy techniques, very dangerous on the feet, good jiu-jitsu as well. But I feel like the wrestling is what really could make the difference in this fight. And Hubulan is one of the best wrestlers in the division. So that seems to me to be his most clear path to victory. He's got a big opportunity fighting in this tournament. We got the million RMB prize at the end of the rainbow here. And he's a couple fights away from earning it. So he's obviously very motivated. And a win over the streaking Zewang, I think, would do a lot for the Hulk, Hubulan. Here he is, all business, Hubulan.
A look now at the tail of the tape. We see the reach advantage favors 22-year-old Zewang.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 与两级赏金赛半决赛的比赛交锋。蓝锋选手身高180公分，臂展188厘米，体重66公斤，年龄22岁，来自于著名的恩波格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩9战8胜1负 ，JCK 战略城战绩5战4胜1负。Let's welcome the blue corner, the bounty hunter, China Super Nova 本场比赛，红方选手身高174公分，臂展183厘米，体重66公斤，年龄30岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩36战26胜10负 ，JCK 战决城战绩7战6胜1负。Let's welcome the right corner from China. I give you Hubulan the Hulk Tuerxunbieke. 本场比赛场上裁判王飞。
Fighter. Okay, gentlemen, this is a fighter. I see you fighter, fighter. I see you stop. Okay. Keep fighting. Keep it here. Touch. Go back. Judge, ready, fight!
All set for our matchup between Zewang in the blue and Hubulan in the red. Can't wait for this one.
Zewang in the southpaw stance.
This first round is going to be super exciting.
The two highest ranked lightweights throw down here in featherweight semi-final A.
Both guys pretty tall. Zewang is 100. Yeah, they're both pretty tall for the weight class. Zewang is he does this kind of like snake charming act where he just kind of suckers his opponent into making mistakes on the feet. He looks like a little bit lazy at first, but then he'll come right back at you with like a high kick, some spinning techniques, elbows.
Zewang does not have an intimidating physique, but I really think he's a lot more powerful, and he's definitely faster than a lot of people give him credit for. And that's how he surprises people, with speed, with accuracy, with power. Devastating knockouts, and he's dangerous on the ground too.
I mean, just look at his last performance against Aping Shulao, who is like a highly touted fighter. He put on a masterclass against Aping Shulao. A striking masterclass, and busted him up.
Hard punch there from Hubulan.
Yeah, that was a solid right hand. I thought, Vaughn, that the wrestling of Hubulan could be a big factor in this fight.
There's a takedown attempt.
We'll see it here
from Hubulan. Zewang able to get back to his feet.
Zewang stalking Hubulan, got him pressed up against the fence. That was close.
Sneaky side kick to the lead leg of Hubulan.
Zewang has a very creative arsenal of striking techniques.
In that quarterfinal match with Aping Shala, Zewang hit Aping Shala with everything but the kitchen sink.
100% spinning techniques, high kicks, flying knees, elbows, you name it. The referee calling for action. Hubulan pretty comfortable to take the back foot.
Now, halfway through this first round,
nice
there's a
hand.
Beautiful hook there from Hubulan.
Zewang gives him the thumbs up, acknowledging it. Looked like Hubulan was thinking about a level change there. You can tell Hubulan respects the striking prowess of Zewang, because he's being very cautious with how he engages.
Beautiful!
Oh, he drops him with the jab. Hubulan on the takedown. Can he get it?
Hubulan dangerously close to getting the back of Zewang. An opportunity here for Hubulan, who was not winning the exchanges on the feet.
Yeah, he just got caught with that power jab.
Zewang able to get back to his feet, and he disengages. Hubulan unable to capitalize on that opportunity.
Is he hurt here?
Oh, a knee from Zewang.
Zewang stalking his prey.
The timing, the reaction speed, the power. Zewang has it all.
Looking to land a big shot. Would like to see him try to put more combinations together rather than looking to land just the one big knockout blow. Showboating a little bit is Zewang. Hands down low.
Zewang must believe his best chance of winning is here on the feet.
Less than a minute left in the round.
Zewang just seems to enter this realm when he enters the cage. He's just such a good fighter.
Oh, nice
beautiful
right
cross from Hubulan.
He timed that knee very well with that right hand. Zewang undeterred, however. 20 seconds left in the round. Flying knee.
There's the clapper. 10 seconds left in round one.
Final attempts here from either man to make something happen. Exciting first round in the books.
Must give that round to Zewang. Would you agree, Andrew?
Yeah, I mean, he dropped him with that jab. He was dictating the pace and tempo of the fight. I thought it was a pretty clear round for Zewang, but Hubulan at his moments, he landed a nice right hand in there as well.
I also believe that regardless of the back and forth strikes, neither fighter absorbed too much damage in that first round. Let's look at some of the replays. Zewang firing that left cross. Hubulan.
Nice right hand by Hubulan there. Loss of balance by Zewang there. That was the jab that dropped Hubulan and caused him to shoot. He wasn't able to complete the takedown. Big knee up the middle by Zewang.
10 seconds. 10 seconds out. Second down.
It is raining outside here, folks, so we have them cleaning up the cage floor.
Ready, ready.
All
fight.
set for the second round. Zewang in the blue, Hubulan in the red. I almost think, Vaughn, that Hubulan was respecting the striking of Zewang a little too much. Staying just a little too cautious. see the striking stats there. Actually favoring Hubulan in terms of head strikes.
Beautiful switching stances there. That was a right hand from Zewang. Oh! Sick jumping knee. Beautiful Uchimata. And Zewang slapped on the flying triangle.
In that scramble, that was crazy. Can he lock it up and get a better angle? It's looking deep. That was unreal. He's pulling the head down. This could be it. If he gets this, that's going to be a highlight for the ages. He's doing everything right. There's still a little bit of space in the triangle, but this is not a pleasant spot for Hubulan to be in for sure.
Look at the blood pouring out of Hubulan's face. Now he's got the arm almost across.
I think this is going to be it. This is a very tight triangle. Is he going to transition to the arm as well? This is tight, folks.
Oh, Hubulan slides out.
Wow. Unreal action here in this second round. What a sequence of events.
Hubulan in trouble here in the second round.
He does look a little wobbly on the feet. Zewang throwing an elbow.
Zewang on the attack, smells blood, and we see it all over the face of Hubulan. Hard left hand there from Zewang.
Man, what a crazy second round. Hubulan is busted up from that flying knee as well.
Gets the takedown, but eats a kick in the process. Still over 3 minutes left in this second round. Plenty of time for Hubulan.
Can you imagine if he had finished that triangle?
He's got to be careful because Zewang's guard is world class.
He's setting up that triangle, but I think Hubulan is wise to it. He's trying to push that wrist through. He's actively hunting for that triangle. Still looking for it, but Hubulan sees it coming. Man, dropping him with the flying knee and then jumping that triangle, that was one of the slickest things I've seen in a while.
Hubulan survives it though. Now he's on top, looking to win back this second round. Hubulan looks like he's using this opportunity to recover. He absorbed a lot of damage earlier in this round.
Absolutely, this is a good opportunity for him to collect himself and recover. Zewang had him in all kinds of trouble in this round. Rocked with the flying knee, stuck deep in a triangle choke that I honestly thought it looked like a wrap to me.
Beautiful work from Zewang to use the knee shield, push away and get back to his feet. Can you believe there's still over 90 seconds in this action-packed second round?
Yeah, you know, we very well could see a finish still in this round.
Zewang switching stances now in the orthodox stance.
Nice right hand from Hubulan. A little lull in the action here. A minute left in the second round.
Oh, a shot and a knee. How much damage?
He's going for that guillotine. Doesn't have it.
How much damage did Hubulan eat with that knee on that shot?
Yeah, you know, Zewang does a great job of timing those shots from Hubulan and following it with a knee.
"30 seconds left now in the second round. Hubulan on top, controlling well, but not scoring too much damage. Posturing up there, looking for some hard shots. Back down to controlling. Hubulan peppering with shots to the head and body.
You know, he's got Zewang flat on his back here. He's doing a great job in the last few seconds of the second round, scoring some offense.
However that round ended, there's no one in the world who would disagree. That round clearly went to Zewang.
What a crazy round. I can't wait to see the highlights of that flying knee and the jumping triangle. That was unreal.
Kudos to Hubulan to survive, to escape, and work his way back in that second round. I thought it was curtains for Hubulan. Let's look at the replays.
Are we going to get to see it here?
Wham!
Whoa!
Monster jumping knee.
Cracks him with it.
Uchimata.
And then look at this scramble, and look how he jumps the triangle here. Oh, we didn't get to see it.
Another knee there near the end of the round when Hubulan went for that takedown.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Out.
There's got to be some urgency in the Hubulan corner here. Vaughn, could he need a finish to win this fight?
I do believe that Zewang is now up 2 rounds to none. And I also believe that he's the fresher of the two.
Ready.
You can't count Hubulan out. He's got knockout power. He's got submission power. He's got the will to win.
He's a really tough guy. You know, I think most people probably would have tapped from that triangle.
There's an army of talent in the corner of Hubulan. Jelly Dang, his jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah,
Wu Cheng-jie.
Great team at Chengji Godo.
And Ai Jiake all the way from Yanhu in Shanxi is in the corner as well.
We see Hubulan pressing forward a little bit more in this round, where in rounds 1 and 2, he was a little bit more on the back foot standing up.
Hubulan must sense the urgency.
I believe he needs a finish to win this fight.
Well, a loss.
Look at that power guillotine attempt. Zewang is always looking for submissions. Again, in the third round when guys are sweaty and wet, it's like it's a lot harder to sink those in.
I do believe Hubulan needs a finish to advance, and we're talking about whoever wins this fight is 1 win away from $1 million RMB.
And that's life-changing money.
Beautiful!
Oh.
Granby roll from Zewang to get back to his feet.
Great scrambles, guys. Like, really exciting grappling exchanges.
Zewang back in the southpaw stance.
You know, for people at home who say grappling's boring, I would say watch this fight, because some of the grappling exchanges in this fight have been extremely entertaining.
Fight.
Calls for actions from referee Wong Fei.
3 minutes to decide this one. If you're Zewang, do you coast or do you go for it and try to put the stamp on it and finish this guy?
Hubulan looking for the single leg. He's trying to run the pipe. Zewang slips there. And Hubulan capitalizes, following him into the guard.
Yeah, he's able to secure the takedown again in this round. Zewang is taunting his opponent, putting his hands up in the air like, but I mean, he got put there. You got to find a way to get back up.
In this position, even if it stays like this for the remaining 2 minutes and 25 seconds, can Hubulan win? I don't think so. He's got to get reckless. He's got to get crazy. He's got to take the risk. A loss here means he surrenders his chance at the championship fight and the $1 million RMB prize that only the champion gets.
Here we go, another grappling exchange.
You can see how slippery the canvas is.
Yeah, we're slipping and sliding all around now.
The bodies of the fighters are slippery with sweat as well. Hubulan ends up on top here in that scramble.
Yeah, he's on top, but is it going to be enough? I mean, do you think there's any conceivable way in which he could have won the first round?
No.
So it's got to be a desperate situation for Hubulan here. I also believe that he needs a finish to win this fight.
"90 seconds now in this semifinal action-packed war.
Phenomenal fight. Both of the tournament semifinal featherweight fights tonight have been great, action-packed.
Many people believe these are the 2 top featherweights in the entire roster. Whoever wins this fight, as long as they leave unscathed, has the advantage going into the finals against Naertai in a few weeks from now.
All right, let's see if Hubulan can work his way to the back here.
Inside the final minute of this fight.
Another roll from Zewang. He uses it to get back to the feet.
Clinched up against the cage wall here. Zhewang's win just 38 seconds away. Look how slippery the canvas is.
.30 seconds left.
The
Final
clapper.
10 seconds, one more big knee and a takedown attempt from Hubulan here into a possible guillotine, but not enough time to finish that. Great fight.
The clock runs down. We'll go to the judges' scorecard and see who advances to fight Naertai in the finals.
Let's take a look at some of the action from our incredible fight between these two warriors here. We saw some good moments on the feet from both fighters in the first round. Takedown attempt here. Bit of a slip from Zewang. Drops him with a jab. He had the knockdown in the first round here. Bit of a miss there with that knee up the middle, but he did land a few of those during the fight. Look at this flying knee, beautiful. And then there was this crazy exchange. We hit a big Uchimata throw there, and Zewang jumps a flying triangle after that. Had him in a very tight triangle choke. Some takedowns from Hubulan in the third round were pretty big for him. Phenomenal fight.
接下来宣布比赛结果：1号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 1 28-29；2号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 2 28-29；3号裁判28比29 ，Judge number 3 28-29。本场比赛3位裁判一致判定来发上。The winner by unanimous decision, win by point, presenting China, the blue corner, China Supernova, Zewang。接下来，让我们掌声有请颁奖嘉宾，国家体育总局武术运动管理中心搏击部部长张雷先生。好，有请张部同双方选手共同合影留念。感谢颁奖嘉宾，感谢双方选手。Zewang，请留步。
赏金猎人，Zewang，超新星，Zewang，3个回合的鏖战，最终拿下了胜利，兑现了你赛前的诺言。告诉我们现在的感受。
Wow, it's so crazy！ 毕竟我戴了无限手套 ，motherfucker， 不赢谁能赢？赏金猎人Zewang。
这场比赛其实赛前有很多声音不看好你，但是呢，你用自己的实力证明这一切。告诉我们你赛前的备战以及这场比赛的结果是你预料的结果吗？
备战大家都很清楚，我的备战就是边玩边练。比赛嘛，毕竟你看， 手套在这儿，女巨人也没有用，知道吗？再crazy，不crazy了吧？说了吧，变成红色巨人 ，Let's get it。
成功拿到了。
我说了，你们越看好谁，我就灭谁。下一个，纳尔泰 ，Let's get it，造起来，motherfucker。
让我们期待最终的100万赏金总决赛，泽旺对阵纳尔泰。刚刚比赛的胜者超新星泽旺，再次把掌声送给他。
泽旺，没事，泽旺，来手持，用我的这个，你要说什么
？100万还用说吗？那肯定是赏金猎人泽旺，不用说了，拉定了，泽100万来了，都听好了，黑粉们，泽100万，跟我一起念泽100万。
同时，泽旺呢，今天还有一份特别的礼物要送给你。现在我们掌声有请曾经斩获过众多奖项，并且始终不懈努力传播织金蜡染文化的阿西水老师，向我们今天晚上的获胜选手赠送织金蜡染衣服，谢谢。好，首先先共同展示一下这件衣物。好，感谢阿西水老师，同时也希望泽旺呢，在未来的道路之上继续勇往直前，在擂台上绽放更加璀璨的光芒。感谢我们几位嘉宾，谢谢。
不好意思，我再插一嘴，妹妹，我的江湖事。我聊聊我江湖上的事，好了。这次非常遗憾，我的比赛全部是终结，这次差一点点，没关系，下一场绝对终结 ，I promise。下一场9月中旬左右 ，Let's get it。云国产的云贵川的粉丝朋友们，精彩不？要得，雄起！
女士们、先生们，掌声送给泽旺！好，感谢。接下来的时间，一场精彩的交锋即刻上演。
Wong和 Zong getting ready to enter the cage for this lightweight quarterfinal matchup.
comes his opponent. It is Lee Hubulan Tuerxunbieke. What can you say about Lee? This guy is a beast.
Reigning lightweight champion. He's won, I believe, 15 out of his last 16 fights. Incredible wrestler, extremely powerful. He destroys strikers on the ground and he knocks out wrestlers on the feet. He is the favorite going into this fight, but he's got to be careful because Wong He-sung brings a lifetime of martial arts experience. He was a Shaolin Kung Fu kid, transitioning to Sanda and professional kickboxing. And then he went on to Black Tiger, where some of the best fighters are. Of course, we give Lee the advantage going into this quarterfinal. But Black Tiger fighters have made me eat my words before. Wong He-sung might do it again tonight.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 轻量级赏金赛1/4决赛的比赛，萧峰，蓝锋选手身高180公分，臂展172厘米，体重70.80公斤，年龄33岁，来自于著名的黑虎搏击俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩5战4胜1负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩2战1胜1负，那就是来自于中国的蓝锋选手王鹤松。本场比赛，红方选手身高175公分，臂展177厘米，体重70.80公斤，年龄27岁，来自于河北顽石功夫格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩24战20胜4负 ，JCK 战决胜战绩6战5胜1负。他就是来自于中国的红方选手，现役 JCK 战决胜轻量级金腰带的持有者熊英本场比赛场上裁判王金刚。
Judge, time, ready, fight!
Here we go, all set for our lightweight quarterfinal between Wong He-sung in the blue and Lee in the red.
Lee in the southpaw stance.
Lee is looking jacked and huge for this weight class.
I saw Wong He-sung at the gym a few days ago and I asked him, you know, tell me a little bit about yourself. How's your grappling? You're going up against a really good wrestler. And he said, well, I know a little bit of ground. And that was not a very convincing statement. If this goes to the ground, I think he's in big trouble. But getting the fight to the ground could be a different story. Look at the last fight. Hubulan versus Zewang. Zewang made it very, very difficult for Hubulan to get the fight to the ground.
But let's not be mistaken, because Lee is not just a wrestler. He's got dynamite in his strikes too. And he's not afraid to mix it up on the feet. He's got good boxing.
I'm a little concerned also too at the stance. Look at how high Lee keeps his guard, his elbows far away from his ribs. Wong He-sung is a very powerful striker. He could kick the liver region, bash the ribs on either side of the body and really make it a rough night for Lee.
Sort of a feeling out process for the first minute plus of the first round. Both guys just getting their range, kind of throwing some kicks from the outside. Not really committing to anything yet.
Wong He-sung on the attack, a beautiful inside low kick.
Yeah, that was fast and snappy, and it got a little... Okay, there's a shot from Lee. Wong He-sung thinking about the guillotine. Lee avoids any danger from the guillotine. There's nothing there. Sets him down gently.
I thought that was going to be a big slam. Lee sensed the risk of the guillotine.
Yeah, exactly.
Put Wong He-sung on the ground gently. In a controlled manner now, inside the open half guard of Wong He-sung, Lee begins his advance.
Lee very confident because he knows he can go back to the wrestling at any time. You know, if he wants to stand and strike with you, he will. but he knows he can get you down pretty easy too. And now he's looking for an arm triangle choke. He's got it, but it's difficult to finish from top of half guard.
Oh! Ali makes quick work of Wong He-sung, finishing the arm triangle from inside the half guard. The power of Ali on display there. He advances easily into the semifinals.
Let's take a look at the finish here. I got to tell you something. Ali must have one heck of a squeeze, because it is a lot more difficult to finish the arm triangle choke when you're still stuck in the half guard. And he got the tap really quickly too. He's a very strong guy.
接下来宣布比赛结果，本场男子MMA综合格斗规则轻量级比赛的最终结果为：来自于中国的红方选手雄鹰艾利穆拉特别克，第一回合2分27秒使用手臂三角锁降服获胜。The winner is red corner, win by triangle choke. 接下来掌声有请颁奖嘉宾，贵州省搏击运动协会主席李甫先生。好，感谢颁奖嘉宾，同时感谢双方选手精彩的发挥，谢谢。接下来的时间将要进行是2位战力高手之间的对决。
Now it's time for the final lightweight quarterfinals. Making his way to the cage now from the blue corner, it's Chang Yuhang. Always happy, always smiling, always terrifying. He just won't stop until the referee has told him he's won. We've seen him destroy people with accurate, powerful, devastating punches. He's got great kicks too. He's not afraid to follow a fighter to the ground, and he's survived on the ground in the grappling exchanges as well. Representing Tiger King in Xi'an, here is Chang Yuhang stepping into the cage now for this, our final lightweight quarterfinal.
And here comes his opponent out of the red corner. You see him walking out with Lu Jungu there. It's Mida Lia. You know, Mida Lia is a highly touted JCK fighter. We've seen him in the JCK cage many times, and he's tremendously skilled. So he's obviously a very good grappler, but he's also fallen in love with striking. And he's got a lot of power, as we can see here. His last fight, unfortunately, he lost by rear naked choke. But he does have some pretty big wins in JCK, and he's currently ranked #1 in the division. So a lot of people had him as one of the favorites to win this tournament, and he's only a few fights away from $1 million RMB. So you got to think that he's motivated, and he's in a good spot in his career right now, where he's got a lot of experience. His skill set is well-rounded, and he's looking to put on a top-level performance tonight here, Vaughn.
Ethnic Mongolian Bidalia grew up with Mongolian wrestling in the grasslands of Inner Mongolia, transitioning to Sanda. He comes from a fighting family. His first uncle, Nashun, was one of the very first kings of Sanda, national champion in that sport. Bidalia following in his uncle's footsteps, now making a name for himself not only in Sanda, but also in MMA. This is a matchup between two very powerful, accurate strikers, and I expect to see some blood in this fight.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 轻量级的比赛争夺，南方选手身高176公分，臂展178厘米，体重70.70公斤，年龄24岁，来自于西安泰格王格斗俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩6战4胜2负 ，JCK 战局成战绩3战2胜1负，他就是来自于中国的南方选手郑宇航。 本场比赛，红方选手身高181公分，臂展183厘米，体重70.90公斤，年龄27岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩31战24胜7负 ，JCK 战局成战绩6战3胜3负，他就是来自于蒙古族的勇士，红方选手彼得利亚。 本场比赛场上裁判白云峰。
Judge, judge, time, ready, ready, fight!
Here we go, all set for this one. It's Chang Yuhang in the blue versus Bidalia in the red.
Chang Yuhang opening up with a calf kick. The mat is slippery.
Yeah, it is pouring rain out here, folks.
Bidalia shoots and gets that takedown.
Very nice level change. Great timing on that shot by Bidalia, and he finds himself on top early in round one.
Bidalia in the close guard now of Chang Yuhang. It's pouring rain here in this outdoor event. We're holding an umbrella.
Yeah, we are getting waterlogged here in the commentary booth, guys. And I'm sure the fighters are feeling the influence as well. You can see the mat was pretty slippery there. The cage is covered by a canopy, but the wind is still blowing rain into the cage.
Nothing stops JCK fighters and nothing stops these fans.
Yeah, we out here. Bidalia looked like he's thinking about an arm triangle, but not the best position to go for that right now.
Bidalia has an opportunity here to advance there. Chang had his guard open. Bidalia choosing to stay here inside the open half guard.
Now we hear the rumblings of some thunder in the background too.
Same position here for over a minute now. Bidalia firing a short elbow there into the ribs. There's a few more. Beautiful work from Chang, but he gives up the back.
Uses it to take the back. It looks like he's going for the rear naked choke.
Good defense there from Chang. Body triangle. Bidalia has been working at Chengje Gudo, Chengje Fight Club in Chengdu with some of the greatest the sport has to offer. Great improvements there. No one-trick pony. There has been...
There's a pause in the action. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if they're going to call it because of the weather.
Oh, there seems to be an error. The fight resumes on the feet, perhaps? We're confused.
What's going on here? Okay, an announcement from Zhao Guoan coming up. What's going on?
I believe due to weather, perhaps. I don't believe anyone won or lost
本场
that.
男子 MMA 综合格斗规则轻量级比赛的最终结果，由于双方选手因为天气原因，那比赛延期，本场比赛无结果，双方择日再战。
It's a no contest. I didn't hear the reason. I couldn't hear clearly.
Both fighters will get a second chance. The weather conditions here.
那么同时呢，今天晚上呢，原本还要进行2场比赛，一场是一山行者吕凯对阵乌雷伊夫的比赛，一场是夏明权对阵胡兰巴特艾利的比赛，也是因为天气原因，那么将会呢择期重赛。那么所有现场以及屏幕前的观众朋友们，那么今天晚上 JCK 决胜之夜 N89 贵州织金站的比赛到此就告一段落。那么再次感谢我们的官方合作媒体咪咕视频、抖音、腾讯新闻、快手。那么同时还要特别感谢贵州新媒体、宁夏新媒体、TCL 互联网电视、新华网、深圳电视台体育健康频道，还有虎牙直播、格斗迷，还有12道、华肯乳业集团、梅花以及飞特仕对今天晚上比赛的大力支持。同时感谢今天晚上所有选手的出色发挥。那么同时未来期待在 JCK 战决胜的擂台之上，他们能拿出更加精彩的表现。那么在今天晚上的比赛结束之后呢，那么羽量级的最终决赛阵容已经就绪，纳尔泰·克斯巴伊将会对阵超新星血域猎人泽旺。那么同时呢，轻量级的半决赛呢已经确定了上半赛区的一组阵容，那哈伊沙尔·阿里穆罕将会对阵埃利·穆拉特别克。那同时呢，在8月10号，我们将会迎来 JCK 决胜之夜 N90的比赛。头条主赛，藏族骑士球伦将会对阵蒙古国实力选手冈特穆尔巴音都人。那么联合主赛方面，吉姆沙将会大战马叶。除此之外，正赛方面，伊西影木对阵伊火阿克，刘永强对阵西阿三，向广伟对阵努尔杰克提铁流伍别列根。在此也诚挚邀请屏幕前的各位持续锁定我们的官方网站3w.jckmma.com 以及微信公众账号以及官方抖音号的新赛事资讯的更新。最后再次感谢现场以及屏幕前的诸位今天晚上整晚的陪伴。最后祝大家晚安，再见。
秋天之上，去唤醒早已饥渴的